Okay. Hey guys, so we're here today to do I don't want to say brief review of the PlayStation 5 PS5 DuelSense Edge controller. And this thing doesn't pick up too well. Can you get that PS in there? Yeah, you can see that PS. Boom. PlayStation. And we're going to be reviewing it. So, it has the two zippers right there. The case, pretty nice. It opens up at the top with a Velcro, like that. And so you can charge the controller through there. If you can't already tell, I've already opened mine and played with it. But that gives me a better overview that I can tell you guys. And this is a zipper open up. And this is the USB-C cord that it comes with. USB-C right there. Very nice. Works very well for me. And here is our controller. I bet it doesn't really show up too well. Sorry, I can't do much about that. But yeah. Comes up like that. And then there's back paddles that come with it. They come with two options. The dome. Let me resituate this a little bit. Okay. Yep. No, I'm not going to be able to resituate this very well. Okay, but yeah, comes with two options. It comes with this option, the dome, and this option, the original option. And it might look weird right now, but it all goes in. That's it. I have to bring it down. Yep. Put that up a tiny bit. Okay, there we go. Put that right there. Controller. Yeah, it comes with these options. Let me show you the domes. So, the dome back buttons, and there's quite a bit to get through because I'm kind of thorough, but not a lot, okay? I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to show you, yeah. And if this gets good enough, I'll even make a second video explaining stuff, like, actually to do with the PS5, like that, because there's just stuff that we'll get into later. So these are magnetic, and they go in these little, you probably can't see them. There's little holes right there, and they're magnetic. And these little bits at the end, see that little bit at the end? They just click right into there. Like, you don't even have to click them in, they're just magnetic. And then boom, they're in. See? Very nice clicks. Yeah? And then the way you take them out, just slide them right out. That easy. Just slide them out. Grab them, slide them. And then these like kind of go slick along the controller, like so. Here, can you see that? It's the lighting right now, I can't see too well on my computer. But there we go, that's a good angle. They go along with the controller like that, and you just click them down. That easy, you just click it down. And yeah, you just kind of do that, like that. You can put both on, like so. Just go click, click, like that. And then, boom, you display and be like, okay, nice, let me check. But another way, these are the exact same pieces. These two dome pieces, the exact same thing. Like, there's no left or right with them. But these are specific. But if you put them, these clips are the exact same on each one. So you can put like the left one on the right one. And this way is my favorite way. It fits my hand the best. Don't know how to explain it. And you can clip them on the back opposite, like on a different way. And then they go like that and kind of stick out. And for me, that fits my hands really well. And then like for editing in Fortnite or something. I can just be playing and be like, ch-ch. And yeah, I like it. This is my favorite way. And like I said, to take them out, just grab them and slide them right out. Since it's magnetic, there's not going to be too much, it's not going to be too hard. And yeah. And then, now, since we're off the back button subject, we're still going to kind of stay on the back. See these switches right here? There's 3 settings. I'm on the lowest one, and the lowest one, that little line, there's a very tiny line there, puts it so that this trigger only goes down a tiny bit. So that's for like fast shooting, FPS games, you know. And then you can put it on middle. You can put these on middle. And it does a halfway down trigger. You can go halfway down, or you can set it all the way up, and that makes it go a full entire trigger down. And this is for each individual one. So I can set this one at middle, this one at super light, and I'll only go partway down, that'll go halfway down. Or this one all the way up, and this one all the way down, and then that can be a full trigger, and that can only be a tiny trigger. Like that, yeah. And that's really neat too. Like, I like them at the short distance, because I'm more of an FPS player. Unless I'm playing something like Spider-Man, I have to have those full triggers. If I'm playing Spider-Man, like, it just gives me a better sense of the game. And, yeah. Now we're on to the front. Here, let me go, just a second, let me compare this to a regular DualSense controller. Alright, back with the regular DualSense. Now compare these two up front, like that, and like that. You can see that this front part right here, this black part right there, is a lot thinner. And that these buttons right there, these buttons, these clickers and those, and this pad, on this, they're all black, and this is all white. They don't feel too different at all clicking these, you know, but, these don't come off, but these do. Look. So these come with 3 options, and 3 options including the default. So what you do is with this, like these triggers. And sorry, I just kind of set this to the side, and really, it's way too much. I'm just going to set that to the side, and probably not going to get back into that anymore, because no need to. These, for different, there's this type, and this type. And you might notice they're the exact same thing, but they're really not, because look at the lengths. See how my the left one, or right one, left to me, the sticks on them are different lengths. This one is longer than this one. Like these sticks, you can see this one's longer than this one. Me personally, I like the long one. And to put them on, simply just grab the stick, pop it right out. You just grab it, click it right out. That easy. And then you just go like this with this one, and go, and just hear that pop. That's how you know it's in. And then you can put the other one on the other side, like this. Just grab it, and go, click, comes right off. And just set that in the little hole, because there's a little space. They're right here. They're right here, like the spaces. They're right there. Shoot, the lighting is terrible down here, but yeah, you can go like that, and there's little holes for these things. These are the thumbsticks. Yeah, there's little holes in there to put them in. And see this? You go like that. You go like that, and just go, and it clicks right in there. That's how you know it's in. You can tug on it a little bit, and that feels really nice, yeah. And then the back buttons, you know, I took mine off. And then, you might also notice right off the bat, right as you open it, there are FN buttons, these buttons, right here, click, 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 click. On each side, they're both FN buttons. One doesn't do one purpose, and the other one doesn't do a separate purpose. So they both do the exact same thing. And like I said at the beginning, I might make a second video if this gets good enough. Like I said, I might have said this is my first video ever. So, if, in my opinion, this kind of blows up for me, I'm going to make a second video explaining how you can use these FN buttons. If you don't really understand it right off the bat, if you're connecting this to your PlayStation. So FN stands for function. Just press one or the other, and you press triangle, O, X, or square, whatever you assign your profiles to. And there's profiles in each account. One profile can be named, one profile can be named Fortnite, the other one can be COD, the other one can be Apex, another one can be some FPS game, I don't know. And, that way you can actually, like, include your back buttons in there. It's hard to explain. And that's why I'm saying you can get that in a separate video, if this goes well. Hopefully it will. And yeah. And that's what it does. And you might also notice there's this, do you see that little line right there? This little line right there, that little clear white line right there. That is a mute button that mutes yourself, and if you press it and hold for a second, that will mute and turn off your headset, like not let you hear anything. It'll mute and pause that. And I forgot how to do it. There's a way you can turn up and turn down your TV through the controller. I forgot how to do that. But you can just look it up, like tips and tricks, shorts for PS5 DuelSense Edge, and it's one of the things that'll pop up. And that's pretty handy dandy. I'm probably gonna look that up after this. And I'm going to show you texture now. There's, if you look, it might not pick it up. If you look, you might see, like, dots on this pad right here. On the pad, you might see, like, these little, like, tons of dots on there. Those are all little triangles, and O's, and X's, and squares. And you're also going to feel grip on the back right here, and on the sides, like right here and here. Those, if you look really close, those are also tiny X, triangle, O's, and squares. Pretty neat. And yeah, that's just about the controller. The case, very nice. I'm gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna set the dome back paddles out and the regular back paddles out, because those can kind of fall out easy. The case, it's a hard plastic, feels quite nice. If you have the controller in, say you're traveling and you're not playing it but it needs to be charged, right here in the back, this thing right here, at the top, just put your finger in and go like that, and it pops right off. It's a what's it called? Velcro. It's Velcro on the back, and you can just plug your thing will be in right there. The controller is gonna be in right there, and you can just plug in your USB-C cord right there. Boom. If you're traveling and you're not playing, and that's pretty neat. I kind of like that feature. And I haven't scanned it yet, but there's also a QR code here for info. It says it has an eye on there, and I'm assuming that means info. Haven't used it, but yeah, if you're confused, you can use that. And yeah, and now onto this thing. You might be wondering, what is this little plastic thing? You can't really see it too well. There's a little hole in the middle. So there's a part. Man, this lighting is terrible, and it's also the camera on it. See this thing right here? You grab it and pull it, and it goes click, and it opens up like that. And it closes up. What you do is you take the USB-C side of the cord, and there's going to be can you see that little divot there? That's where the cord goes through. And what you do is you put your USB-C right into that place right there. See that? And then it goes to the other side right there. And then what you do is you take this, shut it, clamp it until it clicks. That easy. And then what you do is you take this, and see this little notch right here? That'll go on the bottom side of your controller. So then you plug it in like that, and you might be thinking, oh Sam, what's the point of this? Oh, cause if you're anything like me, I kind of like mine wired. I don't know why, cause then I don't have to worry about plugging it in, and I don't know why it keeps this. I don't know what it is. Like when I don't know. It's when I hold it, I like it. And then there's gonna be a notch right here, and it will say lock. What you do is you click it towards. You take this part and click it towards lock, and there's two things on each side that'll go into the side of the controller, right here, like on here and here, and it goes in and clamps into the controller. Now it won't come out. And I use this a lot. And then to undo it, you just take this part right here, click it backward to unlock it, pulls right out. And if you want to take it off, take this plastic thing off, all you have to do, see this plastic notch here, you go like that, click like that, boom, it's off, go like that. And then there's a place in the case for it. Oh, that kind of rhymes, place in the case. It goes right there, like this. Goes in there like that, and you just kind of push it, shoot, and you just kind of push it in and goes, fits right in there perfectly, like that. And then, that's helpful for me. I like that. Oh, about the texture. There's also texture right here. If you can see, there are little bumps on here as well. And those are all little triangles, O's, X's, and squares. Very nice. And, yeah. And if you're like me, this is kind of a side subject. I actually would kind of recommend some Control Freaks. Maybe not if you're like me, I know I'm kind of a Fortnite kid, kind of, don't judge. They have precision rings, and that comes in a aim boost kit. You can't really see it because they're all in this little package, like homemade package. That way I don't look, not package, like a little container that I made for them. There's 3 rings inside of there. You can't see them at all, and I can take them out and show you. You know what? That'll be a separate video. That'll be a separate video if this goes well. Yeah. And yeah, I just got the Galaxy type. Pretty nice. I like them. Feel great. But if you have the DuelSense Edge and you're getting Control Freaks, you're going to have to use the regular ones that it comes in, where it has that type, because they don't fit onto this type, like that dome type. They're designed to be able to fit on there. Trust me, I've tried and they don't fit onto them, sadly, like this type. But you work with what you got. Get what you get and don't have it fit. Unless there's like PS3 ones, because these are kind of like a PS3 stick, like the dome. I like the feel of them. They're my favorite feel. I like them a lot. But yeah, let me think. Am I forgetting anything? Look at that function. Oh yes, I am. I still have a little bit to go through. Now I'm just gonna put these back in. Trust me, these little domes, back buttons. Don't trust the little things that it gives you. There's I should probably grab a flashlight. Right here, there's a little thing. You can't see them at all, man. Shoot. Oh, there you can. Like these little holes right there. You put them inside, but they do not hold well. So, just warning you, they do not stick in there that well. Unless I'm just putting them in wrong, but they don't hold that well. And then, if these, since they're not the same, on the back side of them, right here, there's no way it's going to show up on this camera, because it's terrible. Right here, it'll say LB, and then inside where the place is, right, see that black part right here, that's where it goes into. It'll say LB on it. It'll say LB on where the thing goes. So LB just matches LB. You just go click, put them right in. Boom. They go right in. Right into the holes. And they do not come out. They stick. They're quite well. Stick quite well. And then, if you're wondering how to get into this case, what you do is on the back. On the back. Oh, you can maybe see it. You see that right there? Right here? Right there? That bit right there? There's a little switch and it says release on it, all you have to do is slide that switch, and the case will unlock, and you can just take this front shell off, and then you can see the insides, kind of, right there. And see these silver switches right here? You flick them up like that, and this part, this entire joystick part, see that? It's empty now. This entire joystick thing just pops right out. And in this, there's actually a slot in the case for this. It does not come with an extra one. They're like 20 bucks on Amazon if you want one. And see that massive, come on dude, I can't get any good lighting in this. Oh, there you can. That massive hole right here, that fits one of these. And that can replace stick drift. Like, you can get rid of stick drift. If you get stick drift, just buy one of these on Amazon, 20 bucks. And it'll come right in, and then all you have to do, just slide it right back in, and it's quite satisfying clicking that silver part back down. And and you can do that on both two of these. And all you do is just go and press it down until it clicks back in there, and it works. And make sure you put it in not the right way. It looks like this weird USB thing that you put on this one side, and that's the side that goes in. But yeah, and that's how you can replace those if this gets broken, like your thing. All you have to do, buy the thing for 20 bucks, boom, replaced. That easy. And then you can buy another extra one to put on the inside, for spare. And then for this, if you can see that, there's these little notches right, there's a little notch right, a tiny notch right there, and right there. That will go, so that has to go in first, and there's, man, I can't see anything on this camera. There's little things right there, and those little notches have to go in first, like inside first, for it to clamp down, and then go like that. And then you hear that click. Oh yeah, and that's how you know it's in. And yeah, that should almost be everything. And yeah, so yeah, let me also show. No, don't leave yet. Do not leave yet. That's not everything. I lied. So just set it back in the case, and this cord right here, it's gonna be wrapped up really neatly inside of this little. There's a little mesh compartment right here. You can't see it because the lighting sucks. Oh, there you can. On that angle, I can see it. There's a mesh thing right there. Oh, at that angle you can see it. There's a little mesh bag there, and that's where the cord comes in. Like, that's what it's sent in. And it's going to have a little thing around it to keep it all tied together. And yeah, and just remember, there are two types of dome sticks. There's concave. There's this one with the short stick, or there's the one with the long stick that's like raised up higher, like higher. And I like it and I like them like that because I like big hands, long hands. Yeah. So, I think that is about everything. I showed you about the texture, all that stuff, and if this goes well, then yeah. So please like, possibly subscribe, share, comment. If you want to know something, you can comment, and I can send you back a little reply, because trust me, since this is my first video, there's not going to be 1,000, 2,000 comments and thing, so, yeah. Alright, have a good day, rest of your day, evening, whatever. See ya.